Well, hello everyone, and welcome. My name is Roger, and this is your daily tarot map for Sunday, July 26th, 2015, using tarot to create the life you want. Well, first off, a big thumbs up to everyone for liking these videos, for sharing them on your social networks, for subscribing to this channel, for your wonderful comments and emails. Your support is very much appreciated. So, as per usual, today we begin working with a new deck for the coming week, and that deck is going to be the Witch's Tarot by Dugan, with the cards illustrated by Mark Evans. Now, this is a stunning, evocative deck with really vibrant artwork, so I hope you'll enjoy our work with it in the coming week. I'm looking forward to working with it. So, on to today's draw using the Witch's Tarot. The three cards drawn randomly from the deck today were Justice, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. So the first card in today's reading, Justice, points to a balance that needs to be reached in your life. You know, I often see this card come up when decisive action needs to be made in order to bring that balance, that equilibrium back into your life, especially if the card is reversed or ill-dignified, as it is in this particular case. Now, things are off kilter somewhere, so adjustments need to be made. Now, as we oftentimes see, it's important to examine the surrounding cards to ascertain which parts of one's life it is that need adjusting. And in this case, it's probably finances, as suggested by the second card of the draw, the Five of Pentacles. Now, the Five of Pentacles is one of the most unwelcome cards in tarot, as it usually shows up when economic times are tough. It's a card of material difficulties, of poverty, hardship, illness, or even financial ruin. Now, sometimes overspending might cause that imbalance in our financial life, so this combination of cards might be advising some of you to curb your spending in order to bring your material life back into alignment. It might also be recommended to take on a second job, brainstorming ways to bring in extra income, or increasing your search for a better paying position. Now, the good news is, and yes, there is good news, is that this card is weakened, the Five of Pentacles. It's weakened by the airy Justice card next to it. So, though times might be hard, you can bring about an end to this cycle, as suggested by our last card, the Ace of Pentacles. Now, aces often indicate the start of a new cycle, and as pentacles can represent finances, this card might be telling us that there is a light at the end of the tunnel, of our financial tunnel. But you're going to have to put in some effort to reach it. Now, this is a time to be creative, to do some brainstorming, as we already mentioned. You know, use your talents and figure out ways to improve your financial situation. Now, this card encourages the use of common sense, especially in regards to spending, but also in generating ideas for financial abundance. Now, with the Ace of Pentacles being the strongest card in this reading, I'm seeing that for most people, the end of material woes is within reach as long as you take appropriate action. Now, I will say for others, it may not be that easy. You know, I have to admit that the first thought that popped in my head when seeing this group of cards was bankruptcy, with the ace signifying a new financial start after wiping the slate clean. Now, naturally, this should only be done in the most extreme cases when there simply are no other options available to you, and you are in so deep that simply increasing your income it won't cut it. Again, extreme case here. But I just wanted to mention that, given that it jumped out the way it did to me, and for one or two of you, you know, this might be the only solution. But for most of you, I see the cards as advising you to use your logic, common sense, and creativity to get past whatever tough times you may be experiencing. So, the message today for these three cards is: if hardship comes your way, remain steadfast and determined. Your creativity, talents, and resources can help you find the way out of economic hardship. So today's advice card comes from the Chronicles of Destiny fortune cards, and the card drawn randomly from the deck is number 13, Time Flies. So the Time Flies card once again makes an appearance in our daily draw. Now, in light of today's reading, I see this card as reminding you that the longer you wait, the more difficult it may be to get back on your feet. Time rushes forward, and often we need to take positive action before things get too out of hand. Given that the energy with this card is a fast-moving energy, I see this as urging you to take action on whatever difficulties you are having as soon as possible. Moving quickly now may very well work in your favor later on. And if there's a decision that you've been putting off for a while now is the time to make it. And that is your daily tarot map for today. If you like this video, I'd really appreciate it if you click the like button below. And also feel free to visit my website at tarot-dude.com to learn more about my work. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Brightest blessings.